Riverside trying to get one elimination, couldn't get it there onto MSE, and that's just making it 4 points. FRP has to try to make up, and again, zone pulls to the northeast.
Yeah, when we get an opportunity, I would kind of like to see how all 3 of our top 3 players are making this rotation. We'll see Riversound is going to opt to pop a Pepper, but we know that all of the top 3 are on that southern side, so they're going to have a run, and Riversound immediately catches not 1, but 2 straight IR bullets, and he's taking no chances. The second he's below, he's going to be able to pop one of those big pots. He has 3, so he also doesn't want to end up wasting that Pepper duration. He only has 1 extra, so he needs to be careful here, but he sees that that player is desperately trying to gatekeep him in and not let him through. He might look to try and just bait this half wall since nobody can build around it, but instead just going to continue going forward. And it was really odd to just stall and wait there because I'm not sure he'll end up having enough Pepper duration to actually make it to zone. And that last push is going to be the tough one. Babs is sitting up there waiting to see who's pushing up. I believe that's Balance Nani who's underneath him. We see Reet was able to rotate right around the side. Adam Bay comes flying in past him. So Reet is already in the zone. He's doing fine. Did Frappi end up making it in successfully? That will end up being my next question. But Reet trying to get a line here on 4DR Storm, and instead just going to fire 1 bullet away and not find any return shots. We'll fire a couple more, but no success.
What can Frappe do? What can Reet do to catch Riverside? They've got to hope. Reet is for now going to be below, but we'll wait for the update to come on through. This is showing you where that threshold is, and as the update does come through, Reet is in fact below. 20 needs to find tags, otherwise they're going to start taking that damage. Cause rotating their way through. We saw them dominate in the skills competition, ended up taking home first place and one of them as well. So great job for them, and trying to keep it alive here in the solo showdown of the All-Star Showdown. Turtle Tavern making their way on through. We see Rex there as well. Kenshi gonna go down. Saw the extra name. We got a little bit worried. Reet is just looking for 5 above now coming on through. Lunch, Mateo, Cause all gonna fall. Epic Whale gonna pick up elimination. That's where they may start to come back in. Caleb gonna go down. Arkham gonna pick up Moni. Everyone starting to fall on this rotation. Surge is coming on through. This is great for Reet because you notice he just keeps climbing, and he's doing nothing to really find these tags.
But only 10 damage above means at any point in time, it could potentially end up switching over, and 7 players will need to go down. Quinn being pinned into the storm. Riverson got the last tag on him. He's going to try and find where that player's coming through. He should be able to hear those chug splashes come out, and did Frappi? Okay, no. Terrified for a second there. It seemed like he almost ended up getting sniped, but just a little bit of a camera switch going on as we'll pop over to Riverson. We'll see he is bloody posted up, has a decent amount of room, and right now has the space to be able to shoot down. The question is, where is Reet? Where is Frappi? What's going on with them? As Riverson has a decent amount of space, and he pulled that half in, half out. He needs to move basically 2 grid spaces away, but he knows Quinn is pinned down there, and Quinn had a tough time on the side of the zone.
Quinn trying to find out. No, confirmed. Frappe did go down. It was, in fact, Frappe on that switch. You saw it correctly. They are out of this game. So now it is all on Reet. It is now all to Jay, on Alithi, on X, on Arkrim and Epic Whale to try to catch Riverside. And Jay is trying to do it right there. Elimination going to come through on the Bump Boy. Beck is trying to get in the box, but Jay not going to allow it to happen. Could go for that elimination, but going to go for the rotation instead. That's great for Jay, but Riverside is still in this game. Every point that starts to come through now is going to make that lead that much harder to catch. Reet is the closest one. Then it goes to Jay, then Alithi. After that, the points jump very, very high. And Reet, 84 points, still off pace by about 12, 17 or so in that range. Needs to find a lot of eliminations coming up here in these moving zones.
He just needs help in the form of Riverson going down. We cut to Frappi pretty much right as he got taken out. That's the end of his tournament run. He's not going to have the opportunity to try and push through. But like we saw in Riverson's other 2 poor games, he went down just inside the second placement threshold. He went down between 50th and 35th pretty much every single time. So this is that section where he just needs to make it. He needs to focus on his rotations. He took took a ton of chunk damage. He's bitten into most of his big pot supply. During this, he needs to be careful. And right as I say that, immediately goes box to box, trying to get the wall replaced. Is going to get it, and then also ends up getting a good secondary wall replaced, but it gets pushed back. That's back, trying to get in there back with the ramp, and it going to drop down and disengage. And Riverson creates a solid amount of room for him. He's also pulled priority on zone. So if I'm him here, I'm looking to set up some form of low pad that's not going to end up getting taken out, and I'm going to go late. We have Riverson in the top right. He's in first place. Then you have Jay just underneath him and Reet just underneath him. Reet's in second at the bottom. Jay in third towards the middle. Keep an eye on the wide there as Macon up on the high ground, just laying down shots, but it's all about Riverson. That top right-hand corner, if he doesn't go down, nothing else matters. The points will keep ticking up, and here's the pad, but he goes for a traditional high one. Going to spend a lot of time up in the air on the backside of the zone and not going to have space. He's going to drop pretty much right on top of each other. I'm pretty sure that's Reet right next to his box, and instead using the pepper chase layer, Reet in the box and doing what Reet does best. That's the first Elam. That's a refresh on materials. He has 15 more, and we're into the top 40. Another point ticks over, but Reet is able to find Exy, and he closes the gap just a little bit, but Riverson says, don't care, still up, getting placement points.
All he has to do is stay alive. Reet has a lot of ground to start to make up. Riverside is doing what he needed to do to win this tournament, is just play consistent, stay in the game, and that is what they're going for right now. Actually, they're going for an elimination, trying to find something because 8 builds remaining. They do have, I believe, 1 more pad remaining, trying to make something happen on the low ground, getting tagged up, 2 builds remaining. Reet trying to get into boxes. Jay as well. Shot's not going to connect there for Jay. It's going to go over. Riverside going for the big shield pop, will be able to get it off back up to healthy HP. Jay is in zone trying to play for the floppers. Someone is twice is gonna get the elimination. He's got floppers to get back into zone as well. Riverson gonna get blocked out for the moment, trying to get on in. It does find floppers there as well. 2 is not gonna get that elimination on the Blizzy. Flopper gonna be popped. Where can he find Jay on the other side? Can he get in the zone? Needs to pop the flopper in time. His zone is just pulling away. I don't believe he's gonna be able to get in. It's right there. Can he do it? 10 HP, yes. Dumps in the zone for just a minute, but he had that second up protection. No builds remaining. It is going uphill. He's got to find a path. May be able to find it here. Favs building it for him. Does find it perfectly. Trying just to hold that shotgun out. May be able to just hold on. The lead is growing so much right now. What is Reet doing? He's not in the Elam feed. He's not turning online. Finally getting Turtle Tavern. But right now it looks like Riverson is just running away.
One more tick of the zone will be enough for Riverson. He could end up falling down there, and he does. Give me Reet, show me where he's at, but he's done. Ooh. He's dusted. That should be it. We saw the 103. There's not enough Elim and placement points. Epic Whale could eliminate everyone, get every single placement point, and it still wouldn't be enough. Riverson holds on by just barely enough. He will be your final FNCS All-Star Showdown champion, representing NA West, in what a homecoming for him. However, match number 6 here, there's still plenty to play for. There's tons of prize money that could change hands. There's the most eliminations up on the board, and everyone does not want to go down. They want to hold on and get as many points as possible. And Dylan trying to tarp a little bit ahead to get the med kit play to stay up. Epic Whale has the 2 cabbages as well. With only 2 builds, he's looking to try and convert onto the pump, and he does. That is a huge pump shot onto Salco, and he also ends up getting the chug splash can, giving a little bit of utility. Finds a second one. That's 40R Storm versus Epic Whale, the 2 veterans back to back against each other, but Storm ends up dropping. Batman Booga's going to be the one to take him down. Not a Dark Knight here. Looks like he's the hero we need, picking up Favs as well. Could he make a last-minute run into the top of the table? He's been quiet today, but match 6 could be enough. Epic Whale goes down to Dylan, and we have a 1v1v1. Zello will be the 3rd one, but Dylan takes him out. It's Dylan versus Batman Booga, and Dylan runs the lobby. 7 Elims, victory royale, and the 200 bucks. But Clay, Riverson, man, he played a fantastic tournament. He's going to be taking this one home.
It was just so hard to keep up with them. Even when Frappe thought they had a chance, Riverson just outlasted and outlived the competition. Really did a great job there, putting on a beautiful performance of how, when you have the lead, just to keep it. And it has been such a pleasure to get to bring these games to everybody with you.
I mean, it was a fantastic set of games. The skill challenges were amazing. NA West really showed out and put it all on the line. And what